Welcome back, my dear men and women, boys and girls of the internet, to Sajcon's That's Me Gaming News Show, where I try my best to give you what I deem to be the most interesting gaming news from the last few days. And if you're not here to be entertained, you just want to hear some random gaming news, then you're in the wrong place, girl. Not really, but almost. But yeah, either way. Yeah, alright. Let's just get on with it. The first thing that I want to talk about is Quake Champions. If you had not seen gameplay trailer for it already, then you can now see it playing in the background. And when first hearing about this game, I can't say that I was intrigued by the idea of a Quake game with hero-specific skills and heroes and abilities and whatever, but when I saw this gameplay, it basically looks like Quake 3 with revamped graphics and characters that have specific bonuses added to them or skills added to them, which was basically what I should have expected. But done right, then I think this game could be amazing. If you were like me growing up playing games like Unreal Tournament and Quake 3 and those similar titles, then you probably had some sort of insight into the world of arena shooters back then. It's pretty much a culture that has at least declined immensely since its golden age around Quake 3, Painkiller and Unreal Tournament, when it was at its peak, at least from my memory. And if I say that that scene is dead, I'm probably gonna get somebody in the comments saying, "Oh, dead? For fuck's sake, man. Quake life and stuff, and you don't know anything, lol." But comparing the scene now to when I grew up with that stuff, it's pretty much dead. Okay? And don't you dare say something against it. We might have a near future where arena shooters are coming back big time, but I thought nothing of Quake Champions when I first heard about it. After seeing this gameplay trailer though, I think we have reasons to hype. I'm surprised that this is not more appreciated and talked about than it is. And I don't know, it might be that kids nowadays don't have that nostalgic bone in their body about these games that people my age do, or at least that I do. You people, you just don't get it, do you? Hype this fucking thing already, or I swear to... Just kidding. About not getting it thing. You most likely get it. Not the hype part though, because I think this could be really cool and there's some added hype to it. And on other news, Outlast 2 is delayed until 2017. Let me sob in the corner for a bit. Oh god. Why? Anyone who's followed this channel for a while should at least have picked up on somewhere along the way about me thinking that the Whistleblower DLC for the first Outlast game is one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had, and I stand by that. For me, a good gaming experience needs to make you feel all sorts of shits and surprise you in a good way, which you have not been surprised before. And a good horror game can certainly do that. Oh boy, can it do so. Maybe in an easy way for some people, or at least some people might think that it's more easy to do that through a horror game than just make a good game, but I don't know. I love it. Saving. Okay, crap. No. I want you to have my baby. Is that what he said? I might be a little bit of a masochist for enjoying getting scared, but fuck. Outlast 2 being delayed makes me upset. Alright. The ambitious fan-made revival of Free Radical's abandoned Star Wars Battlefront 3 has been cancelled. If you did not follow this piece of news, there was a fan-made project that basically wanted to pick up where the original project for Battlefront 3 was left off, potentially creating a Battlefront that maybe the fans of the older Battlefront 1 and 2 games might have liked more than DICE's rendition of 2016's Battlefront game. Either way, after the game got a yes from Valve to be released on Steam, this could no longer stay under Lucasfilm's and EA's radar. And while Lucasfilm say that they would not have a problem with the game being released, they have to insist that they cease any production of Star Wars related games immediately due to their contracts with EA, and basically saying, you know, I, your father Lucasfilms, very much want you to be able to do what you want.
For me it's cool, but Mama EA says no. And you know how Mama EA gets when I say yes and you go ahead with something Mama EA don't want you to do. It's probably gonna end with a big, juicy lawsuit, and Papa don't want anything to do with that. On another note, but on the same note that we played with the NES Mini 2 episodes back, there is some more juicy retro news coming your way. Did you like the old Lion King game? Yes. The old Jungle Book game? Yes. Maybe the old Sega Genesis classic game Aladdin? Yes. I know I did. Then jump over to GOG.com and play the new PC version of these classics today. At least The Lion King and Aladdin were games me and my friends put countless of hours into, and they are still, to date, pretty cool platformer games. I wish this was a sponsored message, because it sort of sounds like it, but it's not. If you have not played these old classics or just want to relive some of the old nostalgia of these games, I thought it was enough for these games to at least get a mention on this show, because they are classics and are games that should not be overlooked if you have not played them already. And Blizzard have gone on board with the whole Easter egg thing to hint to upcoming things in Overwatch. Let me summarize what has been found recently to the point as of making this video. In the trailer that was released for about the time when Anna, the newest hero character, was released, there was secrets hiding within. By pausing at the video at the 2:11 time mark, a bunch of hexadecimal numbers were discovered. If we take these hexadecimal numbers and convert them into ASCII, I'm not entirely sure how that's pronounced, whatever, it ends up as, well, pretty much gibberish, but when that gibberish is passed to a source cipher with the constant 23, this returned. Ra, la que tiene la información tiene el poder. La que tiene la información tiene el poder. And that 2 times more. Note the Ra preceding the Spanish message. It translates to she who has the information has the power. A second frame of hexadecimal numbers was discovered at the 1:16 time mark of this same video. Following the same process, the same string was discovered, but at the end, the letters Somb appeared. These letters were combined with Ra from the first cipher to create Sombra, the name of the unreleased hero that has been hinted at by Blizzard in the past. This led us to believe that this ARG had to do something with Sombra, and the ARG was named accordingly. At the end of the Anna Dev update video, a series of vertical barcodes were discovered. They were found to be a QR code. Scanning this QR code yielded the following message. Estuvo eso facilito. Ahora que tengo su atención, se las pongo más difícil. I'm not Spanish, so that was probably horrible, but translated that from Somba's native language, that is Spanish, into English, it goes as follows. Was that easy? Well, now that I have your attention, allow me to make things more difficult. In the Summer Games video, a cipher then was found. The cipher then was output to an encrypted message where you need to pair it up with a password. And this is pretty much where it ends today, but I personally think this stuff is really cool, and I love Easter eggs in games. I suck at looking for them, and I don't really have the time to do so, or helping at all, I think, but hey. But I really would like to be able to come up with solutions if I had more time to lend to this kind of stuff. And if you have the shops to do so, then you should really pitch in and help, because I think this is cool and I would want to be a part of it if I didn't suck at it. If we jump back a little bit, as we talked about a fan-made game with a big franchise attached to it that was cancelled earlier in this video, we might as well talk about a fan-made game with a big franchise that has gotten its blessings from the franchise creators
Blizzard, and that game is Starcraft Universe. It'll be done in a month, but Starcraft Universe is in open beta right now, so if you want to check that out, then you're more than welcome to. It might be though, since it's a Starcraft 2 mod, so it's not really a standalone game. You actually need to buy Starcraft 2 or at least have the free starter edition to play the game. And that is probably why it's not getting shut down like Battlefront 3 is. But if you have been urging, drooling, and simply just caressing your whole body at the thought of a Starcraft-style MMO-ish game, then go for it. Try it now. I'm going to. Might give you an update on it, might not. But hey, if you don't want to try it for yourself, you'll never know. Probably. Maybe not. Most likely. I don't know. But hey, and that's it for this time around. I have to say there was a little bit slow on the UC news front, which makes it a little bit sad for me. I like it when the lewd people of the interwebs deliver stuff that I can use as clickbait, or at least a little bit clickbaity. I'm not as bad as many other YouTubers, you gotta give me that. But maybe I'll get there someday. I don't know. But this whole thing about having a good conscience about not making too clickbaity videos just makes me have to cry over the fact that my videos get no views. Seriously, I wonder if anyone nowadays makes it on YouTube without clickbait. They might, but damn, that stuff is hard-coded into YouTube's engine and coding. That's probably a word. Nowadays, just made it up. Not really. Probably been said before. But either way, probably gonna go cry a bit about that as well. As I usually do. Yep. That's my life right now. Anyhow, you don't have to cry because I really don't cry either, because I love the opportunity to be silly and share my gaming love on the web, and at least having you watch the things I make. So that's awesome, and thank you, and thanks YouTube, and thank you again. Big time. You don't know how much it means to me. You really don't. Stay awesome, stay cool, stay frisky, stay fresh, and until next time, bye.